Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new. My name is Carly and today we're gonna talk about my body hair removal journeys. Yes, it's been a journey, and as we speak right now, my body is hairless, thanks God, and to technology and my hard work also.
Ariana, what are you doing here?
But yeah, like, God. Why? Disclaimer, there is nothing wrong on growing or having or being proud of your body hair. Nothing wrong on it. Nobody should be ashamed for it. But there is people like me that we don't like having body hair, and there is nothing wrong on wanting to remove it. We shouldn't be ashamed for it. Just so you know.
You can't sit with us!
Before I start with this video, I just want to say this video is sponsored by Catch Beauty. The girls, they love the girls, and they're sponsoring every girl on the internet. Like, believe me, they're doing the most. But this is your at-home IPL machine. They sent this to me so I could try it. I've been trying it the last 2 months, and baby, this is just wonderful. This is like I used to have like IPL machine before. To have one like this one, baby, this is like, let me just show you. Like, look at this. This is tiny. I can put it in my purse. You can travel with me. I just need to plug it. What? The one that I had before, that was like a landline. Too much. But you guys, I'm so happy that Catch Beauty is my first sponsor. I just love it so much. And you babes, don't forget to check their website. They have amazing products to choose from, where you can use my discount code Carly5. That's Carly and number 5. Thank you and enjoy. So I think we're in a safe zone right now. Let me just come clean. I'm a transsexual woman. You didn't know? Oh, fishy. So growing as a kid, I already knew who I was, what I was. I just didn't have the words to explain it to myself or even to people. Like, come on, I couldn't even talk properly. Like Spanish, that was really hard to learn. But since I was 6 years old, I remember seeing my body hair growing. Like, I didn't get my mom's genes, like she is hairless. No, I got my dad's genes, like super hairy. So I can say that since an early age, I was so self-conscious about it, and I was just thinking about how I'm going to be able to remove this hair, because I know puberty is around the corner. That's gonna be heavy. Like, I need to find a way to remove this hair. I need to find it now. I did also pray. I was born Catholic, so I did pray a lot for me to become who I am today. I'm more in the future, but yeah, that was really hard to be that young and be so self-conscious about my appearance.
Don't look at me.
I really can say that I have tried everything on the book to remove body hair. As a child, and behind my aunt's back, I started using her shaving machine, her razor. And let me just remind you, I was a child. And because I was a child, I didn't have access to many things, so I have to go to some extremes. I set myself on fire many times just to burn my body hair. As a child, extremes, baby, I go to the extremes.
I love it. I mean, I'm so passionate about it, and it's what I do.
Your passion
all the time.
I also try using pomade rocks to just like scrub it on my arms or my legs to remove the hair. In some places it helped. Most of the time never did anything mostly that damaged my skin. Don't do pomade rocks on your skin. And for many years I also was considering getting tattoo my whole body as soon as I will turn 18, because back then there was like this urban myth that when you will get a tattoo you wouldn't be able to grow hair in that area. So I used to think like, oh my god, I may have to get my whole body and face tattoo so I wouldn't be able to grow body hair. Like, what's in your head? No. So when I turned 12, this is like a breaking point. I did something for the last time, and it was shaving my legs with a blade. Like, I don't know what's this emo blades? Or paper blades. I don't know, I will show you a picture. But I used to use that to shave my legs when I didn't have like a razor with me or the money to buy a razor. So I was 12 years old. I bought one of those. I went to my backyard and just started shaving my legs. I cut myself many times, horrible. After that, I got a horrible infection in so many pores on my legs. And because of it, my mom took me to the doctor, and I remember the doctor, he was just so, oh my god, the most beautiful man on this earth. He has like some Lebanese descendants or something. He was so hairy, like so hairy, crazy. He was just so beautiful, but he was just the sweetest. And he was like, but Carly, why do you want to remove your body hair? I was like, doctor, I was like in love with this doctor. I'm like, I just want to remove it because I don't feel that this is right. I don't feel that I should have body hair. I feel like I should be hairless. Like, this is no right. I don't like it. And I started like crying. And he's like, no, like look at me, like I have a lot of hair and there's nothing wrong on it, like blah blah blah. And I'm like, it looks super good on you, and this is something inside of me, it doesn't feel right to me. And he was like, well, you will have to learn to live with it because there's nothing that you can do. And I remember when he said that, I was like, I don't know, I know I will find a way. I will find a way to remove it. I don't know what it is, I don't know what could be, but I know one day I will be able to remove it. I didn't shave my legs for 2 years. One, because I have hyperpigmentation, so because I had many pores infected, I got like so many marks on my legs. I just wanted to be able to heal from it, to see my skin getting back to what it was before. And also I just wanted to take a break because this was like so exhausting, mentally and physically exhausting. And I tried to also to be able to fall in love of my body hair, especially my legs. Like that's where I had the most. So in those 2 years, I got to love my body hair. I just felt it was just so beautiful and everything, but still I wanted to remove it. Was still the feeling there that I didn't like it. This was until I became 14, and by the time from 12 to 14, I used to hang out at my best friend's house, Diana, and her mom, love her. She introduced me to waxing. By this time, I remember people used to say, and still people say, that with the waxing, it will reduce the amount of hair that you grow. I don't know if I can agree with that. Maybe. I never saw a change. I guess because back then, when I was from 12 to 14, I was like on the peak of my puberty. Being a transsexual woman and going through a male puberty, if you're a transsexual girl and you went through male puberty, you know what it is. Especially if your testosterone level was at its peak. Like, believe me, no, nasty, disgusting. Like, I'm a woman, like, why do I have to, I shouldn't have to go through it. Like, it was so traumatic.
Do you go through it hard when you get your period? Oh my God. I can't. Get out. Oh my God, I gotta do that thing for Nickelodeon. Oh my God. I love you for watching that.
Okay, so let me just explain you a little bit of my anatomy. I didn't have like one hair per pore. No, I had 2, 3 hair, 4 hair in each pore at some areas. That's how much hair I had on my legs. Like, and I was about to wax it. I don't know what I was thinking. What I was thinking was like, I want to remove it. I don't want it, take it off, remove it. And also I was thinking, oh well, with the time, it will just disappear and just become less and less and less. Lies. So I'm here in the kitchen and I put the wax on my legs and then I just... Oh my God, you guys, as soon as I removed that strap from my leg, each pore from my leg start bleeding, like full on bleeding. Oh my God, that was horrible, painful, and I was like, and I have to do my whole leg, and I was doing it by myself. Why do I put myself in those kind of situations? Again, I just wanted to become myself. I'm there in the kitchen at 12 a.m. waxing my legs, bleeding and my skin just getting like so irritated. This was like a whole nightmare. I'm full on panic. I'm crying. I went to sleep like at 3 a.m. just shaking. I didn't even have oil to be able to remove the wax on my legs, and it was just so painful, and I was just exhausted. And the pain from waxing and everything, that was just like one day, like it will be like a few hours, and it will remain the pain for a few days. So to come to the point that my legs will heal from the waxing, I was already growing back the hair. This is even worse than waxing the hair, because it was growing out and getting like ingrown hair everywhere. Just ingrown hair, and it was just so painful, and I just hate it. So all this happened repeatedly since I was 14 until I became 21. I became an expert on waxing, and still it was painful. I didn't see any hair reduce or anything, but it will just alleviate my discomfort and my dysphoria. So by 18 years old, I got my first job. I am expending my whole money on hormones, self-medication. Don't self-medicate, please. Don't do that. Go to a doctor. But hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I did that, and I also got my IPL on my face in a salon. But when I turned 19, I got my first at-home IPL machine because, again, I didn't have the money to afford IPL at a salon. Like, no. When I was 21, I then had a little bit of money to be able to get real laser at the clinic where the doctor that did my boobs. After those 2 sessions, I saw a huge difference on my leg. Like, wow, like it did change my life, to be honest. So after this, I can say that the 60% of the hair on my legs was removed. I still had like hair on my legs, but it was not as much as before. So then I moved to Sweden. Back then, a few years ago, it was like super rare to find like real laser clinics here, and those that were, they were so expensive. We're talking about like 500, 700 for one session for your whole leg. And again, I still didn't have money to be able to afford that, just struggling. It wasn't until later on there was a clinic that they open, and they have super good prices, and that's when I started getting my laser on my legs. I paid for 7 sessions, and my legs, they are like hairless right now. I love my legs. They're so beautiful. They always been beautiful, with hair or no hair, but now it's just like a little bit extra that I love them. It's just so beautiful, just so soft. I don't have hair on my body right now. I do have like here and there on my arms some places, because I need to take a break from laser. My wallet needed. Yeah, you guys, this has been my whole journey with my body hair. Huh? So you guys, I'm so happy that Kesh Beauty sent me their IPL machine, because this came at a right time when I decided that I was gonna take a break from laser. It comes like this. You will be getting some glasses. Like, let me just compare. This is like smaller than my iPhone. You got one lens. I don't know if this is like a lens or something, like a filter. I think this is for the acne. And then you get another one for rejuvenation. Okay, so I already connected. You can see it's ready to go. It's just hold that. You're gonna get 5 levels, and you just gotta press this button back here, so you go to them. You're there. There's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. I love to go into number 5 because the stronger the better, isn't it? I don't feel nothing, you guys. Like, I just feel like someone gave me a kiss. Painless. I love it. This is like totally painless, you guys. You're not gonna cry with it. But in some areas, it may be stronger than in other areas. It depends on how much hair you have, I think. But as I say, I have almost no hair, so I think that's why it doesn't hurt. I use my discount code Karly5. Don't forget that. This is just amazing, especially for the girls that are just starting their transition, and just for every other person with light skin and darker hair. Sadly, this is not gonna work with people that has darker skin and light hair. Then you will have to try to look for other solutions. For darker skin, it will be like laser machine that works with dark pigmented skin, or for light hair, then it will be electronic electrolysis. Electrolysis is like a super tedious. Another thing to keep in mind is that KH Beauty is not claiming to provide you a permanent solution for your body hair. Like, no, IPL machines are more of a temporary solution that it will reduce the thickness of the hair and it will make it slower to grow back. And yes, it may reduce the hair amount in some areas that you will see some spots that they won't grow any hair. But if you want something more permanently, laser. And don't forget to check their website. They have amazing products to choose from. You can always use my discount code Karly5. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you in the next video. And you guys, I need to go. I have to work tomorrow. Oh my god. Cappuccino, latte, americano. Why? And if you made it this far in this video, please leave a pink heart emoji down there. Or a coffee. Bye you guys, love you so much, and yeah, bye. Mwah.